Today we're going to talk about some of the ways that we help new business owners and serial entrepreneurs who are launching new businesses to save money as opposed to traditional methodologies and costs. Let's take a look at the Small Business Administration and what they say regarding what's needed to start a new business. So let's look at the common startup expenses and let's talk about ways that NewBizInABox helps with those. Okay. Now we know that in COVID-19 season, office space is largely a misnomer. Lots of businesses are starting without office space and working from home. So we can pretty much throw this out except for certain types of brick and mortar businesses. So we're good as far as that with NewBizInABox for most businesses. Equipment and supplies means whatever you want it to mean depending on the type of business. So again, we can skip this one for right now because there are certain types of equipment and supplies which NewBizInABox is going to cover for you. And then there are others based on certain verticals that it may not. But again, most businesses nowadays are not necessarily investing in office space. And as a result, their investment in equipment and supplies may be limited, especially for knowledge-based businesses and professional skills-based businesses. So let's look also at communications. Communications could be messaging communications. They could refer to phone communications. They could refer to fax communications. Those are covered. Whether it's business email, whether it's business phone service, NewBizInABox has you covered. All right, utilities. Can't do very much about that except for phone service, if you count phone service as a utility. And as we see, phone service is covered by NewBizInABox, by Amerihub. Licenses and permits, of course, you must stay in compliance with those depending on your municipality, your county, your state, and of course the country within which you live. Make sure that you stay in line with those. NewBizInABox does not do your legal filings for you. You still have to handle those. So make sure that you have whatever licenses you need. Make sure that you are set up and incorporated, or whatever business formation methodology you choose that is legal within your place of residence or in your place of doing business. This is outside of the purview of NewBizInABox. Insurance, similarly, outside of the purview of NewBizInABox. Lawyer and accountant. Now, while NewBizInABox obviously does not include lawyer services or accounting services, the structure that we set you up with does poise you for those to go smoothly. For example, lawyers often want to see documentation. We provide you with cloud file storage and file sharing out of the box. So that means you can create files right on your mobile device or on your PC, share them with your attorney or your accountant in a secure manner using HTTPS security. Inventory. Well, NewBizInABox provides you with SharePoint, that is Microsoft's cloud platform for collaboration within teams, for sharing of documents, and for custom forms, including inventory forms. And there are even templates built into SharePoint that can be used for inventory out of the gate. In addition, we give you pro-business apps, such as Access for creating your own databases, such as Excel for creating your own spreadsheets. We provide you with all of these. Employee salaries. You have to pay your employee salaries. NewBizInABox by Amerihub does not do that for you, of course. Advertising and marketing. We make that a heck of a lot easier by including web hosting and domain registration. And not just any domain registration, we include 10-year domain registration. You don't have to worry about your domain name expiring and you having to pay for it at a time when you may not have yet made revenue for the business within a short period of time. We extend that out for 10 years to give you that runway. Human-supported website hosting, what do we mean? That means that we actually have human beings that support your web hosting platform. That means that there's an actual phone number that you can call to get support when it comes to your web hosting platform. And we include that for a full year as part of the package. This is the power of Amerihub's NewBizInABox platform. So advertising and marketing, we get you poised for that out of the gate. Similarly, we have features like email automation and so forth that allow you to much more easily reach the people that you wish to reach, respond to them in the way that you wish to respond to them, and keep on top of vital business communications. Market research, I don't want to spend too much time on this because there is skill associated with it, but I can tell you that we provide you with the software platforms necessary for very robust market research. Printed marketing materials. We include Microsoft Publisher. Why is Microsoft Publisher key? Well, because Microsoft Publisher is industry standard software that can be used for producing all kinds of documentation, whether it is brochures, whether it's catalogs, whether it's directories, whether it's newspapers, whether it's magazines. Almost any type of publication that is standardized can be made with Microsoft Publisher, and we include that as part of your NewBizInABox subscription. And we give that to you for a full year as part of your subscription fee. Making a website. Now, you generally would make your website. We make that a heck of a lot easier by providing you not only with the web hosting, but also with built-in web templates, and also the ability to generate your own website based on some basic templating features. If you need something more robust, then we can definitely work with you on that. However, we set you up out of the gate with what's necessary to make what we would say an industry standard website that can get people on board with your service, on board with your platforms, on board with your area of skills and expertise. And then it's up to you to take it from there with whatever area of business you're operating in. So this is just an example of some of the ways that NewBizInABox helps you when it comes to addressing some of the startup costs or common startup steps that are identified by the U.S. Small Business Administration. Thank you so much, and have a great day.